that results in positive things happening. Check this out. Now when he was 6 years old, his mother sent him to draw water and bear it into the house and gave him a pitcher. But in the crowd, he struck it against another, and the pitcher was broken. But Jesus spread out the garment which was upon him and filled it with water and brought it to his mother. And when his mother saw what was done, she kissed him, and she kept within herself the mysteries which she saw him do. Basically, Mary asks 6-year-old Jesus to fetch some water from the well, but he accidentally collides with someone, and the clay pitcher he was holding totally shatters. He takes off his cloak and somehow uses his clothing to carry the water.
Hey guys, welcome back to Miracle Hacks. Today my pitcher broke, so we're using fabric dimension warping instead.
Can somebody tell me who's writing these stories?
Thomas. Was it Thomas? No. The Gospel of Thomas?
They're all complementary forgeries. However, it gets the people going. If you love or dislike the Bible, you should read these complementary comic books as well with it to tell you more about these characters.
Because you can make
just
a narrative
the director's cut.
When you want to write it, when you want to write something about it, you can make the narrative go the way you want it to go for the reader.
It's called pseudepigraphy. That's all. It's nothing brand new.
Is that it's also people, whoever wrote these things, they wrote them in a way to tell a story. You know, it's not to say that these things probably really happened or they didn't happen, but the whole objective is to discuss like the real thing behind these stories is really the deeper knowledge in them. It's one thing to look at it like, well, there was a real thing, Jesus was really doing this, or what is the story underneath it? Was there a real Jack and Jill?
Was there a real gingerbread man? Jack and Jill, gingerbread man. Gingerbread man was based is symbolically based on Genesis 1 chapter verse 27. You know, it's about fleeing, escaping humanity, finding your own way, escaping authority, obedience, and all the above, the symbolism. All this stuff is one great comic book.
Well, even just being a comic book, just a book, like even like a fate, like Aesop fable or mythological story meant to make a point. Because comic book in modern times, but they're stories meant to make a point of learning and understanding like different things, right? So if you actually would put this story down in front of a child, then a child would understand, okay, there was a child, he was doing this, he taught the alphabet. The alphabet's not just what that is, you know? And that's all it really boils down to. It's not just ABC, there's inner meaning, deeper meanings to all this stuff. That's what it really is saying to me, is that we can like look at things from a surface level and talk about like, it's just Jesus doing these things, or we can talk about what was the teachings and the underlying current behind what was being taught.
When I was in my Jewish daycare, and they put us in a circle in the auditorium, and they brought out a pot, and they said we're gonna put some stones in it, and we read the book Stone Soup, man. And then when the cafeteria woman came back with some carrots in it and some soup in it, man, you couldn't tell us nothing. I swear on everything. And this is kind of how it still goes with adults to this very day. Couldn't tell us nothing as a kid.
What do you think should be told?
I'm not sure, but the program keeps working. It's just like Fox on channel right now with the Sunday Night Simpsons episode. It's been airing for 40 years. Can't tell us nothing that people aren't going to keep on watching. It still works. Same formula.
Well, hell, the Simpsons, they'll say that the Simpsons is predicting things. So
exactly.
So, but even each Simpsons and each South Park and each anime always have a deeper meaning to them. So let's go into it.
Human beings love storytelling and motion pictures, from shadow puppets on the walls with caves. We love it.